Hello, are you ready for this short test from this lesson? What's Your Dream by Ruskin Bond? Maybe you could keep a pen and paper handy so that you could write your answers down. That will definitely help. But if you don't want to, you want to do them orally, that's fine too. Do you know this answer? Where was the narrator sitting? The answer, the narrator was sitting on the branch of a lychee tree. Second question. Describe the man who spoke to the narrator. All right, here's the answer. The man was old, raggedy, and bent double. He had a flowing white beard and piercing grey eyes. The third one. Why did the old man's question startle the narrator? Two reasons. Here they are. The narrator was startled because he did not expect a beggar to question him. He also did not expect the beggar to speak to him in English. Okay? The fourth one. Why did the beggar presume that the narrator was a dreamer? The answer. The beggar presumed that the narrator was a dreamer because the narrator was sitting in a lychee tree all afternoon despite the fact that it was not the lychee season. Got it? Here's the fifth one. What did other boys have according to the narrator? And the answer, according to the narrator, other boys had catapults. You know what that is? Everyone calls them catties for short, catapults. The sixth one. What was the narrator's dream? The answer, the narrator wanted a room of his own. Didn't he have one? Why did the narrator not like the room he had? Well, if you can answer all these questions and get them right, then you have read the text well. The narrator had to share the room he had with his brothers and sisters, and even with his aunt when she came to visit. Number 8. According to the beggar, what did the narrator really want? According to the beggar, the narrator really wanted his freedom. Number 9. According to the beggar, how could the narrator find his dream? And here's the answer. According to the beggar, the narrator would need to work for his dream and move towards it all the time and discard all the things that came in the way of finding it. The 10th one. According to the beggar, when would the difficult part come? Here's the answer. According to the beggar, the difficult part would come after finding his dream. How are you doing so far? I hope you're doing well. The 11th one. Why would the difficult part come after finding his dream? And here's the answer. The difficult part would come after finding his dream because it is easy to lose everything and let someone take it from you. People become greedy or careless. They start taking things for granted. They lose sight of their dream and then it vanishes. The 12th one. How did the beggar know so much about finding dreams and losing them? And the answer, the beggar had experienced it all. He had his dream and lost it. 13th one, in what way do people usually turn greedy and lose their dreams? Here's the answer. People want more all the time, don't they? Then they lose sight of what they already have. Number 14. What advice did the beggar have for the narrator? The answer, the beggar asked the narrator to follow his dream and never lose sight of it. He should also never stand in the way of someone else getting his dream or take away what someone else has achieved. Number 15. What did the narrator do when he went home? The narrator demanded a room of his own when he got home. And did he get it? Yes, he did. 16. What had the narrator realized? The narrator had realized that one has to demand for freedom. It does not come automatically. Yes? And here's your last question for this lesson. This, I think, is the easiest of all because you just have to write whether the following statements are true or false. Ready? The garden had a wall. Did it? The narrator remembered that he had had a dream the previous night. Had he had a dream previous night? The narrator presumed that the beggar became wise later in life, that he had not always been wise. Is that true? The narrator was a dreamer. What do you think? Well, the answers are like this. The first one is true, definitely, because the garden had a wall. The second one is false. Third one is true. And the fourth one is true. I hope you did well in this test. If you did, then congratulations, well done. And if you haven't done as well as you thought you should do, no problem. It's just that you need to read the text a few more times. All right? Once you have read the text a few more times, you will know the answers to all the questions. Maybe you can take the test again then. All right? Bye for now. I'll see you soon.